guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a little review and demo on some products that I picked up from It Cosmetics. I picked these up about 2 weeks ago, and I've been wearing them every single day for 2 weeks just to test them out and really have my thoughts and opinions formulated before I got on film and tell you guys what I think about these products. The reason why I went out and bought these products was because I wanted a really healthy summer glow, and I feel like the foundations I have, even the ones that claim to be luminous and radiant, they just didn't do it for me. They didn't make my skin look healthy and young and just really hydrated. Some of them make me look too oily, some of them had like straight up glitter in it, or just didn't have that glow factor that made it look different and luminous in a good way. So I wanted to find products that would do that for me, so I tried the It Cosmetics products, which everyone is raving about. So if you want to see my luminous summer glow routine as well as my review and demo on these products, then just stay tuned. And I've had these products for over a week and a half, 2 weeks now, so I wanted to give myself a little bit of time to review them before I can really come on and tell you what I think about them. And I have 3 products from It Cosmetics. I have their CC Illumination Color Correcting Full Coverage Cream. I have their CC Plus Radiance Ombre Bronzer and their Hello Light Anti-Aging Radiance Illuminating Powder. So we'll start out with the CC cream first. Just a little bit of information about this cream. It is claiming to be color correcting, illuminating, full coverage, and anti-aging. And I read the ingredients in the back, and a lot of them are really natural, and a lot of fruit oils, and like there's orange peel in it, and I'm pretty sure there's hyaluronic acid in this. I don't know, yeah, there's hyaluronic acid in this, which you know is amazing for the tone and texture of your skin. So to have that in your foundation is amazing. And it also has an SPF of 50. It prevents you from UVA and UVB, so that is an amazing thing to have in your foundation because you're getting your sun protection, you're getting your skincare ingredients, and you're getting some coverage all in one product. So this is really amazing. So if it does everything that it claims to do, this would basically be your perfect foundation product. And this retails for $38 at Ulta. That's where I got mine. And the only downside to this is that there's only 5 shades in this whole range. Medium was a pretty good color match for me. So that's what my color is. And again, there's only 5 shades. So I wish they would come out with more to just suit more girls. So we'll start with this. It comes in a package like this. And the best part about this product is the packaging. It comes in a tube with a pump. So you're getting your pump and you'll be able to get every last drop of foundation out of this package. So it's just really easy and convenient, and I believe there is 1 ounce in here. There is 1.08 fluid ounce, so you're getting a little bit more than you usually do with a regular foundation. So with this, I just pump out 1 pump on my fingers and spread it all over my face before I either use my brush or a damp beauty blender. I've used both, and they both performed really nicely with each tool, but for me it's just really easy and convenient to use a brush because I don't have to go dampen my beauty blender, and I just hate washing my beauty blender with foundation because it just takes forever to get the foundation out. So again, I only use 1 pump, and I wouldn't call it full coverage, but it's enough coverage for me to not have to go back and layer up the foundation. So again, I just kind of dot it all over my face, and it does have a kind of strange scent to it. It kind of smells like an orange sorbet or like orange Lysol, like citrus Lysol, if you guys have ever smelled that. It's not an unpleasant smell, it just kind of different from what any other foundation smells like. So I just used my Real Techniques buffing, I always say buffing brush, and this is my favorite brush to apply my foundation because it just makes it so much easier. The first time that I tried this foundation, and my first initial reaction was I absolutely hate it because it's making me look really dewy and icky in a sweaty way. It's not like a pretty glow or anything, it just looks like I'm sweating foundation off my face. which is not very flattering and not the look that I'm going for. But after a little bit of powder and the rest of my face product, and even just throughout the day, my face stays matte, more matte than any other foundation I've used, and I don't wear primer underneath this foundation. And if you can get past the initial sweaty glow that you get, believe me, you're gonna absolutely love this foundation as well. So that's it, blending it in. I do find that I take a little bit longer to blend this foundation in compared to the rest of my liquid foundation because it is a bit thicker, so it's a little bit harder to work with and to buff into your skin. But once you do, it spreads really evenly. There's no streaks or weird lines. So this is the foundation on my skin, and most of the time this is enough coverage for me. I won't go back to layer it, although I have tried it on my acne scars and it layers perfectly. It doesn't look cakey or too thick. Another thing that's amazing about this product is that I don't use any under eye concealer at all because the coverage is enough for me. You see a little bit of darkness under my eyes, but it's way better than just using a liquid foundation because this is a little bit thicker. It provides you with a little bit more coverage, so I'll usually just leave it like this and not use any under eye concealer. So right now I'm just going to powder my face a little bit to get this shine off. I mean, it's supposed to be illuminating, but this is just a bit much for me. So I'm just going to use my L'Oreal True Match powder in the color W5. I'm just going to take my big Chanel face brush and kind of dust this mainly in my T-zone because I do want that glow to be on the rest of my face. So I'm just gonna set where it usually creases and where I usually get a little bit oily throughout the day. And even without primer, again, I didn't use primer the whole time that I wore this the past few weeks. There is a brush hair on my lip, but I don't get oily, I don't get shiny. It's amazing. I don't know if it's just my skin getting drier or if it's this foundation that's keeping me matte all day, but I am really amazed by it. So that is my base on, and you can tell that my face looks really flawless and even, and my dark spots are gone, my red spots are gone, and it leaves a really pretty glow. I mean, the camera is not doing it justice. In person, you just look so luminous in the most beautiful way. You don't look shiny, you don't look oily, you don't look sweaty. You just look like just the perfect glow, and that was just one pump of this foundation. So my thoughts on this is you must buy it if you haven't tried this out already. And if you have oily skin like myself, don't be afraid of the illumination claim, because as soon as you put a little bit of powder on your face and take away that initial glow, you'll be set for the rest of the day. So this is just amazing, and for $38 I think it's such a reasonable price for the amount of product, for the products that you get. The packaging is A+, and I just wish they came out with more shades just to be a little bit more universal for the rest of the girls out there. If you're anywhere in my shade range, I'm about an NC 30-35, and my NARS foundation is in Stromboli. So if you're anywhere in my range, medium would be perfect for you. But this is an A+ in my book, and I'm super glad that I picked it up. So that was the CC cream, and next we're going to go on to the bronzer. This is the CC Plus Radiance Ombre Bronzer. This is also one of their most popular products, this and the CC Ombre blushes, which I didn't pick up because I just have tons of blushes already, but I have very few bronzers that I love. So I wanted to pick this up to see how it would perform, if I would like it or not. And I just needed a new bronzer in my life. I was kind of getting bored of mine. So this is the packaging that it comes in. It is super light. I mean, it feels like nothing. The package is really nice and compact. It's really thin and sleek, and it has a nice frosted top. And the product itself just looks so beautiful in the pan. It's a gorgeous bronzer ombre, hence the name. You get a really nice kind of bronzy highlighter up top, a really glowy bronze in the middle, and then a matte bronzy brown at the bottom. I wouldn't really contour with this because it's a little bit more orange than what you should put in your contour lines. It's not as cool as what your contour products would be, so it wouldn't look as natural. So this really wouldn't work as a contour color, but as a bronzer, it's really pretty. I'm still iffy about this product only because I don't know if I'm applying it too rough or harsh or hard. but it makes it look kind of splotchy on my face, but the colors are amazing. So I'm trying to work with it and trying to figure out different brushes to use. I've tried a big fluffy one. This is the blush brush from Real Techniques. This is what I usually use as my bronzer brush. This is their multitask brush, and this is what I always use to bronze my face with. So I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what brush to use. If you have this and you like a certain brush to use with it, please let me know down below because I'm still trying to figure it out. So how I like to use this product is to just go in the bottom color first and kind of bronze the back of my face and my chin, my jawline, my temples, just because that's where the matte color should be on your face. And then I'll go in with the middle color to really bronze my face up. So first we're just going to start out with the bottom color. And this is pretty pigmented, so just be very careful on your first try with this product. So I just really bronze the back of my face. Again, I'm not going to contour with it because it just doesn't look natural in your contour lines. So just the back, right into your hairline. And then I'll just hit my jaw a little bit, under my chin. The color is really, really pretty. It's probably me applying it too roughly like I do with all my products. And then I'll put some on my temples and my forehead. And then I'll also take a little bit of it and put it on my nose. Not really contouring it, but just bronzing it up a little bit. So as you can see, the matte color is a really pretty bronzer color. You can just leave it like this if you want, but if you want to use this to its full effect, then follow on with the next step. So with the same brush, I'm just going to go into the medium shade and kind of blend it in with the bottom shade, so you're getting kind of a bronzy glow. So I'm just going to go straight into the middle, tap some off, and then I'll bronze my cheeks a little bit more. And this just gives you a really pretty bronzy glow without looking too fake. So it's a really subtle difference, but you can kind of tell that I'm a little bit more golden bronze as opposed to just a bronzy look. So I haven't used the top shade yet because it's a little bit dark for me to be a highlight color, but I figured I can just use it as a highlighter for my eyes, or even just as an eyeshadow, and it would be really beautiful. So I'm just going to skip that top part. This bronzer is a great bronzer. I would suggest it if you don't have a bronzer you love already. But if you're a makeup collector and you have tons of bronzers in your collection, I don't think that this is any different or anything interesting. So this is nice to have, but it's not a must-have. I feel like a lot of the drugstore bronzers give me the same effect. This retails for $34 at Ulta, so it's a more expensive bronzer. This is the only shade that it comes in, so if you're not light to medium skin tone, this isn't going to show up too well on your skin. So that's the only downside. I wish they came out with more shades just to suit everybody, like a light, medium, and a dark shade. But as a bronzer product itself, I think it's a really beautiful product. I'm gonna keep this. I'm really glad that I picked it up. The last product that I picked up from IT Cosmetics is the Hello Light Anti-Aging Radiance Illuminating Powder with hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, and drops of light technology. This has a crap ton of amazing ingredients for your skin. It has vitamins A, C, and E, grapeseed, green tea, hyaluronic acid, silk, and aloe, which just sounds super fancy. I mean, what makeup products has silk in it? I don't even know what that would do on your face. But it looked really interesting. So the direction says to lightly dust over the areas of your face you wish to appear lifted, add light to, or bring forward, such as the center of your forehead, your cheekbones, or straight down the bridge of your nose. Can also be applied all over for a healthy lit from within glow. Use on bare skin or over foundation, and it is also paraben free, which is amazing. So with this product, I've tried it a few ways. I've tried it as how I would just use a regular highlighter just to highlight the top of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, blah blah blah, and it looks beautiful there. I have tried it all over my face as just a light setting powder. I think it's a little bit too kind of shimmery to be that. I mean, it's not super glittery or anything, but it's a little bit pale for my skin, so it makes me look a little ashy. And again, I didn't use it as a powder on my bare face because this kind of distorts my color and it doesn't match up with the rest of my skin tone. So the only way I really applied this is kind of under my eyes and how I would use a regular highlighter. So with this, I just take my highlighting brush, and this is, I don't even know where this brush is. I think it's from Beige Cosmetics or something, or Crown Brush, one of those companies. So I just take a brush like this, kind of tap it into the product, dust it off, and just highlight where I would normally highlight. And it's a very subtle glow and highlight, but I think it's gorgeous. It's nothing too pigmented or scary, but it really does give you that lit from within glow that they claim. So I really do like this product. Down the bridge of my nose, center of my forehead, on top of my cupid's bow, a little bit on my chin, and I do kind of like to put it underneath my eyes. Not too much because again it does kind of make you a little bit more ashy and pale than just regular translucent powder. But under your eyes it kind of makes you look really awake, really bright, and it's such a pretty glowy effect. So the Hello Light Illuminating Powder is another must for me. It's a very unique product. It's great as a highlighter, it's great as an eye brightener without any kind of thick extra product on top, so you don't look cakey or creasy underneath your eyes, which is a very sensitive area. And just with all the skin benefits that comes with this, I think it's a must-have. It's not something that every brand puts out or is already out there. It's pretty unique and pretty special, so I would recommend this. This is, let me see how much it is. This is $24 at Ulta. It only comes in one shade, but I feel like this is going to be a universal shade because it's going to fit every skin tone. It's going to be a great powder for fair skin girls, a great highlighter for medium to dark skin girls. It's just very universal, very unique, and I'm really glad I picked this up too. So this is the finished look when you use all these products together. I think it makes my skin looks amazing. I look flawless, I look totally bronzed and glowy but healthy, and it just looks so beautiful for the summer. This is exactly what I dream of when it is fall and winter and I'm craving for summer makeup again. I just want that dewy finish, that glowy skin, and healthy bronzy glow, and it's exactly what I got from these products. So I'm super impressed with IT Cosmetics. Everything I've tried out I'm really impressed with, and I didn't know all the skin benefit ingredients that came along with these products. I think it's amazing that they put so many great ingredients into something that you wear for so long throughout the day, because you don't see that very often, especially in a powder or a foundation, that you have all these vitamins, hyaluronic acid, citric acid. For sure I will be picking up more products, so as soon as I do I will make another review and demo video for you guys. The foundation is a godsend. I would recommend that to everybody, whether you're dry skin or oily skin. It just gives your face such a beautiful glow. So as soon as you powder it, you don't look like a disco ball, you don't look shiny at all, but you just look healthy and glowy, which is, I mean, what more can you ask for in the summertime? Is a healthy glowy look without looking shiny. And it does keep me matte throughout the day, which is really impressive. The bronzer was good. Again, it's not a must-have for me, but it is a great product to have if you don't have that many bronzers in your collection. And the illuminating powder was just really great for me as well. It gave me a really nice, healthy, highlighted glow without being too shimmery. It's very subtle, and it's a great eye brightener for your under eyes. So I'm really happy with the products I picked up. I'm really happy with the look that I achieved using the products. So I'm just really happy with IT Cosmetics, and I'm really impressed actually. So that was it for this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it was helpful in helping you decide whether you should pick any of these products up or not, or maybe all of them. And if you have tried them out, or if you are going to try them out, let me know down below which products you're going to try. And yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts about them as well. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.